People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. First thing that I want to talk about, mental illness in Jamaica, it is a real thing. You cannot tell the difference from a madman or a bad man. Also, the pros and the cons of social media. Social media enables a lot of persons to make a living, gainful employment. However, the worst part about social media, the cons, is it allows everybody with a smartphone to do DUMBSHIT, all sorts of buffoonery. Now we know that the hottest topic that has been circulating all over social media, in the news, in a real life, is that issue as it pertains to dancehall artists, Silk Boss getting box up by some people from Gulf. Now people, since that incident, a whole bunch of wannabe wangsters, lunatics have been coming out of the woodwork in all sorts of schemas, perpetrating some sorts of badness, and we know that they are not. However, people, it seems as if a next lunatic has exposed himself out of the woodwork, and this lunatic, he is aiming, targeting, dissing up dancehall artist Jahshii. People, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
See Jahshii, you come from clock TikTok, like how you beat the man. Man, wait till you hold in, man. If your career done, you know, I just told you have to go and perform and then look sitting there, you know. No, without a restaurant, you can't come, you know. You can't come at St. James, see. I when I come with 100 man, 50 man, I was naked. When I use 100, you know, 50 I swear so wicked and sick. See, and you come on TikTok now, like one, and then I come go like, you know, pretty up, you know, and alright. One thing I go say now to the people, them. My people, them from Mobile, where they are town and spin all about. Please, when you come back on the place, because one little thing go on, you know, because them boy, they really faces pain, or when they end there, they can't turn. They have to come out of them place. And anytime they run me, and here we go on now, some extortion go start running. Some Spain man and punish to man now, we so lick down some of them, and say we how do it. And anyway, when they rent, run them way. Stay up so, we stay down. So, one thing I make you know, no one do. All the people who Jahshii come party about class, silk artists and that and that. Fear time no come at youth. Come on Mobile, you know. Circle Mobile. Circle Ashwa Mobile. When I see some man, a mass, eat at them there. When I mass, my face. Me there 31, Spanish town every day. Learn that. Here, and couple of pillar man, them sell pillar. With their Spanish town, then walk through flanker with pillar. And settee. The whole of St. James Street. Remember say Mobile man no buy gun, you know. Mobile man shot man and take gun off of them. You see me? See whole of St. James Street when you come and sell pants and go on like say, you don't want to come make money and Mobile and go and highlight yourself a town. And I say go again. See, we have a fall month you can go, you know. Boy. So learn that. And Jahshii want well. Tell him that. Show your cloth. Ratchet up your blood clot and put it on your cloth chin. See, boy, you're cooked. See, remember me tell you. Be a pussy, a sucker, punish stone. Boy. Learn that. Man, ignorant and fool, one bucking up with the nozzle boy. You know me? See a flank of this boy. Learn that.
Now people, like I said initially, mental illness is a real thing. Usually, when you see people act like this, they are not really responsible for what they say or do. So pretty much it should be alright, other than we should expect some other sorts of buffoonery like this. But I don't think that anybody that is serious is going to take him serious. Usually people are hurt, mad people. Them just allow them to kick stone. Now people, you've always heard me say, game recognize game. And when I peep this youth, I see nothing but insanity. So therefore, game also recognize insanity. This youth sick, him mad, him head no good. So the popo, this is a warning. And I know that any popo with any sorts of iota of sense can see through this youth's act. Be prepared for either take him go a Bellevue or take him go a Madden. I think Bellevue would be the most appropriate. So pretty much people don't take this youth seriously. I am sure that Jahshii and his people won't take this youth seriously. Because pretty much this is what we call a babbling baboon of madness. And what is even worse, the people that facilitate him, that give him this smartphone, the people that give him or grant him access to your Wi-Fi, I would recommend that you take away the Wi-Fi password or just change the password. Don't give him access to be exposing his stupidity. Do him a favor, because he is definitely a harm to himself. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is an update about a situation that I spoke about a couple of days ago. I am speaking about the situation as it pertains to farm workers from Jamaica that goes to Canada and have been having a very bad time. The living condition, the work condition, excess amount of hours, lack of insurance, and the fact that if you get injured on the job, you will have to pay for your medical bills in advance and then probably get reimbursed by the SLAVE master. Now the last story that I spoke about 3 farm workers, Jamaican, that fell off some sort of ladder. I showed you a video with when the paramedics pull up and they were taking out this youth on a stretcher, taking him to the ambulance, in the ambulance to take him to the place of recovery hospital. Now people, in that video, there were a couple of young men that were speaking and them said, listen, we are going to stand up for change. It is all for one and one for all. Some sort of superhero stuff. Them said them now go to work the next day. They are going to protest. Peaceful protest. However, people, based on information that I am getting, all of the people that were seen or shown in that video, they were sent home, packing the next day, back to Jamaica from whence they came. Now, people, like I've said before, we have to blame the leaders, specifically the Minister of Work, the Minister of Labour, Carl Samoda, because he is one of the facilitators that pretty much take up for these SLAVE drivers and these owners, and also the liaison officers who happen to be Jamaican. They pretty much take up for the best interest of the owners of these farms. So people, it just shows you. Because of the fact that a lot of these Jamaicans are desperate, because of the fact that them know say if them send home 50, 500,000 are waiting at the cut for the opportunity to go and experience ABUSE themselves. People don't get it twisted. For some people it work. Not all of the farmers or the farms or the farm owners are alike. Me just say it is a majority. However, we hear Mr. Carl Samoda say he went to 9 different farms and he did not see any sorts of problem. The living condition was splendid. Everything was good, okie-dory. However, people, we've been hearing this for a couple of decades. However, whenever you are a sellout, that is what you do because money is the motive. You are a beneficiary of these ABUSIVE, SLAVE practices. So therefore, it makes you a facilitator. It makes you a co-conspirator to the ABUSE of these Jamaican, your own people. Remember, you're a politician. Remember what your job title entitles. That you look out for the people. However, you're looking out for your pocket. Money is the motive. Point blank and period. Now, people like me say, I understand that you have options to check out other bloggers. I appreciate the fact that you listen to my video. I appreciate the fact that you support. If you like, please comment, share, and subscribe. Bless up.